I don't have to wait until they're 18 years old to see this result. I can see the change in their outgoing, how outgoing they are, and how, they're getting better, and they kicked a goal in our soccer game this week. I just get to see that change every day. Well, back when I was 4 years old in 1993, my family joined the YMCA, the same YMCA that I currently work at, for gymnastics programs for my sister and myself, and my mom wanted to take fitness classes. And so we got started as a whole family, and we were actually one of the families that's on financial assistance, so that's really important to me. When I was 14 or 15, I started volunteering in our Child Watch, and I did that just a few days a week, and my sister was working in there at the time, and so I got to go in and get my service hours for school and volunteer in there and get that experience. And then when I was 16, my sister was so pregnant she couldn't bend over and pick up the toys anymore, so I got hired on to fill her position. And I worked strictly in the Child Watch for about a year, and then I moved up and I was working at the front desk and in the Child Watch. I worked both of those for about another year, and then I moved into, in the spring of 2008, I moved and I started working as our sports site supervisor and still at the front desk as well. And then that fall, we had opened a response center for our association that answers the phone calls for all of the branches. And so I started working in there in addition to doing the sports site supervisor. And eventually the site supervisor turned into sports coordinator. And then it now, this year, has turned into a full-time program coordinator position. My day-to-day is really interacting with parents, taking care of all the kids in our program, getting them set up with teams, with coaches, and I actually coach a soccer team as well. And then also, for example, this summer I did our summer day camp program. So that was another aspect of that program coordinator position where it was a program that had a need, and so I kind of filled that need. We were one of those families that was on 50% financial assistance to be able to come to the YMCA. So I've really been able to share my story, and it really just touches me when I'm able to get that kid that wouldn't normally be able to come and play basketball, or they can't afford to play club basketball, but they still really want to play. And we're able to get them into our programs, and I think that that's something that's so different from any other sports organization, that we're able to offer those opportunities to kids and families that wouldn't normally have those opportunities. I'm lucky that I've had that opportunity to go to a lot of trainings. And then also with my schooling, I'm currently in college for business administration. So I have really had that opportunity to, as I'm learning about those things in school, really apply them to my career. I love sports, and so I love, on Saturdays when we have all of our games and our facilities just packed with sports parents, and just seeing those families come together, and families that wouldn't necessarily see each other all the time, mom and dads that are divorced, they both still come to their little 3-year-old soccer game, and it's just so inspiring to me how something as simple as a soccer game or a basketball game can bring families together.